real quick.
Man, those releases last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kyrie wanted to shock me until I found out why.
She wanted to go home
Yeah.
Again.
again.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she did that before, didn't she?
She did that before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gonna mess around, you
Oh.
gonna end up in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Where's she gonna end up? Stardom?
Well, New Japan will take her back.
Yeah.
Stardom. They'll
To be-
take her back. They'll
to
probably
be
put
honest
the belt
with
back
you-
on her too.
To be honest with you, I think WWE was holding her back from her real potential.
No.
They were hinting at leaving Asuka.
Despite where she was, the way she looked, she still was one of the best female wrestlers.
Yep. Compared to the way she
On the
was when she
roster.
first came out.
Oh, brother.
Mark, you got a new machine?
Yeah.
Man.
Wow, Mark.
Mark makes
He
those
been
straps in
cranking
one
those
night.
straps.
He cranks out
Cranking
those straps.
out.
Yeah.
1 hour,
Mark
bro.
Leather.
1 hour, bro.
Working out of CS's warehouse.
Boy, you got plenty of
1 hour,
good
bro.
machinery there, Mark.
Yeah. I'm gonna change it back. I don't like that angle.
Well, Mark, put up the warehouse pictures.
I don't have it. I don't have it anymore.
Oh man, I thought you would have found them.
Nope.
Oh,
What
man.
keeps disconnecting? Okay, let me find it back here. There we go. Okay, we're good. Something keeps disconnecting, reconnecting. Hate when it does that. It wasn't doing it earlier. Okay. For those of you in the chat saying hello, Kevin. Kevin's having internet issues. I made it back in time, but he's having internet issues, so he'll be joining us as soon as he can. So, where's my? There we go. There we go. Almost forgot. I almost forgot to go live.
Did you guys see Primus having lawsuits like crazy?
For what?
The Olympics is going after them for, I think it was, who was it? One of the basketball players. They made his a Prime bottle, a special Prime bottle, and they went after him because he's on the
Oh,
Olympic
at Prime.
team.
I thought you meant Amazon Prime.
Yeah, that's what,
No.
that's what I thought you meant too.
No,
Yeah.
no, the Prime drink.
I thought they were carrying WWE content.
Yeah, that's why you don't see WWE advertising them anymore.
Oh, boy.
Makes sense.
Somebody's crying to one of the other admins.
You'll tell me after the show what that's about.
Somebody keep declining my posts. Yeah, because it's a for sale post.
Yeah. I've declined.
That's okay.
I've taken down 2 or 3 from the same guy.
Yeah, this guy, I've declined him 3 or 4 times in the last month. That's okay. Now he messed up.
Yeah,
Now
I'm
he
like-
done messed up.
Well,
Guess what's gonna happen the next time he try to post something?
I type in the comments when I take it down what happened, but some of the people I've done that to, I had to message them directly, and they said they didn't get those messages. So I don't know if that's not working or what.
I'm gonna ban this dude.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the hammer on his ass.
Uh-oh.
Let him do it one more time.
Kick him off your lawn.
Just
Yep.
get the handle. Don't get the whole hammer. It's
He
hard to
just
come up.
messaged one of the other admins, and then that other admin messaged me just now.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out.
Well, I'm glad I made it back on time because with Kevin having internet issues, that would have been disastrous.
Mm-hmm.
But I was supposed to. They moved my meeting back from 3 o'clock to 4:30. It takes me 2 hours to get home, and that's just 30 minutes before the show starts. And I'm like, oh crap. So what happened was they had to set aside a block of 6 hours to make the meeting count, and so we didn't have to stay till 4:30, which I didn't know that. So since they threw 3 o'clock, you had to say, "Can we go home now?" Yeah, okay, we're out of here. I got a certificate for 35 years with my employer.
There you
Cool.
go.
Didn't get a pin like I used to get. You get a pin every 5 years, but they quit doing that.
Tell me you take a belt.
Yeah, I'll take a belt. I got cake.
Cake.
Cake's always good.
Yeah. What keeps disconnecting? I hate that sound. Da-da, da-da. It wasn't doing that for 30 minutes. Now all of a sudden it's doing it before the show starts. I thought it was my microphone, but that's usually what happens. But not everything's working. I don't know what's going on. Uh-oh. Let's start the show. Good evening, everybody. It's Thursday night. It is time to go spanning the globe. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. This show is sponsored by Marked Leather Championship Bitwear Leathering, as well as Ashley Southern Dodge. Does some great custom shirts, including the one I am wearing tonight. So if you have a need for a custom shirt, be sure you hit her up. She's on Facebook, and I think on Etsy too. She has an Etsy store. And as always, we are part of the DAV Network. We are brought to you by the DAV Network, which also hosts the Double Dropkick podcast, DDK Saturday Night. Be sure to check them out every other Saturday night. Kevin Davenport and Ethan Thompson do a great job on that show, as well as the broadcast, which is Ethan Thompson and Stone Cold Steve. And we lost Andy. There you are. Okay, sorry. And if you're watching us on YouTube, please be sure while you're there to hit that like and share and subscribe, mainly the subscribe button, and comment as well during the show, because once we get to 500 subscribers, we're going to give away this beautiful Winged Eagle belt by Unique Championship Belts on 4mm CNC plates, dual plated, beautiful, beautiful belt.
Beautiful.
And it will come with a full belt tip on American leather by yours truly. So if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, please do so. Joining me tonight, as usual, next, I get you guys mixed up here. Hang on a second. Nope. There you go.
There we go.
There we go. I was looking at the other stuff over here. Next to me is Mr. Richard Ward, aka the Warden, fellow moderator or fellow admin of Wide World of Belts. Down underneath him there is from Love Those Wrestling Belts, Mr. Andy B.
Hey, everybody.
And down there below me, next to Andy, Mr. Ben Walker from Championship Belt Brothers and Championship Figure Brothers.
Good day, everyone.
Good evening, everybody. Before we get to our content tonight, Kevin will be joining us hopefully soon. He was going to start the show for me because I didn't think I was going to get home in time to start. I had a work-related meeting out of town that was scheduled for later in the afternoon. And now he's having internet trouble. So as soon as he gets his internet back, he'll be joining us. So I was
Mark,
going
you'll
to
have to
run the
post
first
that
hour.
link in the chat. It wouldn't let me do it. I tried to do it to get it ready. It won't let me do it.
Oh, the link. I was going to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's take a look, see who's watching the show now. I'm sorry, I'm out of source because I wasn't planning on being here yet. So we got Wrestling Bonkers over in
What's
the
up,
UK.
Bonkers?
What's up, bunkers?
Oh, I gotta get ready for this thing right here. There we go. We also have early tonight, Mr. Nor. Official
Ooh.
early. We can now be
You
official.
just stamped it, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Can't start show that Nor.
He must be in the hot
there.
tub tonight.
He's got to
Yeah.
be in the hot tub.
Yeah. What's just from doggone drawing blank. Where's he from?
Malaysia.
Malaysia, thank you.
He's from
It's been a
Pittsburgh.
day, guys. It's been a day.
He's from Pittsburgh. Come on.
Pittsburgh. Here we go. Pittsburgh, yeah. Damn it, third. Yep, you are. Ethan Thompson from the broadcast.
Ethan, what's up?
Chris Raines, hello.
Hey, Chris.
Chris,
Yep.
you missed a good show last week. We showed off your belts.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate
Thought
that.
we
Hello,
thought bad
Lisa.
about you too because you didn't watch.
Yeah. Yeah, you were like the president because you missed the meeting. No, well, he was supposed to be on. And
Oh, cool. Thank you, Mike.
we'll get to that. I haven't got to his comment yet. Hello, Cuddles. Jim Meals.
What's up, Jim?
Lane Ledford, hello.
Hey, Lane.
So
Maurice Buckner.
Maurice.
that's right.
Peace.
Yeah. No, I can't get A&E, and I tried to do it on the app, and I have to subscribe. I have YouTube television, so I can't. It's not on the list.
That's the
So-
one channel I wish YouTube TV would get. Is A&E.
I'm letting
I'll
them
do it.
build up. I like to purge watch them.
I've seen snippets of it where Kevin's talking about the snake, the hognose snake. Have you seen that story about the hognose snake? Okay.
Mm.
Hey, do you guys want to know what a hognose snake is?
Mm-mm.
A hognose snake, it mimics a cobra. It has a spreading hood.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
wow.
But it's not. We've had them here. I had one in my backyard one time. But
Hmm.
it mimics a cobra.
It's
There's a funny
non-poisonous,
story Kevin tells on Carrie about a hognose
but they're
snake,
non-poisonous, Mark.
as far as I know, because this one bit Kevin.
Oh,
And it happened in front of Japanese media, and supposedly Carrie came out and said, "Hey, Kevin, there's a copperhead," and the Japanese people were just going nuts. So Kevin went up over there and said, "Carrie, that's not a copperhead, that's a hognose." So he said, "Watch this," and he let the snake bite him, and the Japanese people, "Don't let him do that! Don't let him do that!"
Speaking
That was
of
a cobra.
Kevin, he's going to be at the thing in September down here.
Oh, okay.
They
Oh, hello,
just
Platinum.
announced it.
Sorry. Hello, Platinum.
what's up, Platinum?
What's up,
CJ?
Platinum?
Hello.
CJ, what's going on,
TJ,
man?
What's up?
Oh, great.
Awesome.
Be sure you subscribe.
Welcome, welcome, Mike.
Yes. It happened. For parts unknown. I'm sorry. I was on the road today.
The bottomless pit.
I got
Where's-
home. I was trying to rush, get everything, and I'm just drawing a blank on everything. What's your name?
Where's like the missing link? He's from Parts Unknown.
Yeah. That's right. So without further ado, we're going to get to the belt of the week. And I got the belt this week, courtesy of myself here. This is actually the giveaway belt, the Winged Eagle by Unique Spirit or Unique Championship Belts. And this is on my left. This is my belt. This is just like the giveaway, exactly like the giveaway. And this is the leather strap you'll expect to get. I stamped WWF vertically on that end. Those plates are really, really nice. Nice, deep CNC etching. The dual
Great
plating.
leather.
Yeah, I thought about getting all gold, but this
Great
just
leather work
pops.
too, though.
Thank you.
Looks
The
great.
dual plating just really pops.
Oh yeah.
But I wouldn't mind having a gold version too. And I did
Yeah.
that leather cut with the wingtips, protruding above the strap.
That's a great belt.
It is. Great. He
I
did a
think
great
I would
job
do
on it.
the ivory version if I did another Wing Eagle.
Ivory. You talking about the ivory strap?
Yeah, the ivory strap.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
And then on this end, oops, I'll get
I
over there.
love
a minute.
that tooling. Jeez.
Got the logo plate there. Ordinarily, I would put the WWF in horizontally there. There's the belt tip. It's two piece full belt tip.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that detail. Look at that depth. Extra flock on the wings.
No 3D World Championship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the world banner is a stackable piece, a relief piece.
Even the wrestlers are clear. You can actually see them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But this is identical to the giveaway belt. Same plates. And as soon as I get to between 350 and 400 subscribers, I'll put this on my leather. There's that.
Look at that curve.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's the back. And of course the mounting nuts on the back, I try to massage the leather backing around those so they don't just look like humps.
Mark, how do you get that so nice and smooth like that? There's not one bad spot on the whole back. It's just perfect.
It's
hard to explain. Butt to get it that
it's hard to explain. Well,
Mark,
really.
Mark's become a professional back flattener. He's very good with his hands.
Be careful how you say that, Rich.
Are you saying he's a BF?
There you go.
A back flattener.
Yeah.
Only in the female persuasion. Excuse me.
Okay. All right.
I'll put it out there for you.
That's the belt of the week. Here it is right here. Let me go full screen here. There it is right here. This is the belt right here.
Even that globe pops too. I like it.
Yeah, that nice deep blue on that globe. Yeah, this lighting is not great, but here's the back of it. But this is basically the giveaway belt. I've got an identical set of plates to these in a box in my workshop, and when I get close to 400 subscribers, I'll start putting on leather. But my goal is to get to 500 subscribers by July 1st. If we don't get to 500, then I'm not sure what I'll do yet. But we would like for some subscribers to mount up here.
What would something like that look like stacked? Like the whole belt?
Yeah, I don't know.
That would probably be cool.
Yeah. I know what you're trying to do there, Jim. I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
Peer pressure.
Yeah.
Peer pressure.
Oh, you did see the replay? Okay, cool. When we say dirty looks, are we talking about come hither? Or are we talking about I want that belt? I also have a strap for sale. This is let me put a picture of it up and I'll show you this is a child size network logo belt, shop belt. And a customer ordered this, wanted to send out, and I just finished one for my grandson. And by the time I got it done, actually I had to start over because I messed up on the tooling. So I started on a second one, and she decided she didn't have the money for it. So I was going to charge her $250 for this. Now I'm going to ask $225 just to get it out of my hands because I just don't have the room for it. This is it right here. It's child size, and it's notched out here for the belt tip because those belts come with a belt tip too. It doesn't have a logo on it. I didn't have a logo stamp at the time I made this, but and it's not textured right here either. Which for a kid's belt it may not matter, but it's got the full leather backing. It's all leather. Should fit. All the whole mounting holes should match up. Here's a close up of the tooling next to the side plate. Here. $225 ship in the U.S. If you want this, let me know. I know there's some floating out there. You can't get these belts anymore. If you have to have one for your child, I happen to have one for my grandson, and I thought, well, myself and my son have one of these full size on the real leather. I thought, would you like to have one real leather? Oh yeah, sure. Okay. Bell. Okay.
Mark, your mic's in and out.
Your mic was going in and out, he said.
Okay. So before we get started on our main topics, you saw the 10 bell salute at the top of the show. I'm gonna put some pictures up here after I read this. As you guys know, Mark Izzard, I believe it's Izzard, a wrestling fan who traveled from the United Kingdom to attend WrestleMania 42, was reported missing after WrestleMania. He attended the book signing with Natalya Neidhart on April 16th and was last seen leaving SmackDown the following night. Sadly, on April 18th, he was found deceased at age 43, reportedly from natural causes in an area somewhere along the Las Vegas Strip. I didn't know Mark, and I don't recall even seeing his name until he was reported missing. Oddly enough, hearing of his passing had a profound effect on me. So I posted in a couple of belt groups asking for anyone who knew him to contact me and to tell me a little bit about Mark, his love of pro wrestling, and the thing that he was, because I wanted to pay tribute to him on the show. 2 people reached out to me, one of them being Mark's sister, Kelly, and she thanked me for the gesture. They told me that she and her family just still trying to process their grief, understandably, and needed time to do this. And if they feel that they or some of his friends are willing to do this, talk about it later, they would let me know. And I'm hoping she's watching this show. I sent her a link to the channel before I set up the stream.
Awesome.
Of course, it's 10 best to do that. Obviously, they have a lot to deal with, trying to raise funds to ship Mark's body back home to the UK, and have started a GoFundMe in that effort. Normally, I don't promote GoFundMe campaigns in the Facebook group or on the show, but these are extenuating circumstances. So I'll be putting a link in the comments when I conclude this segment, and we try to do that. So what I may have to do is put it in the group. Richard tried to do it, and let me see if I can do it.
Yeah, it's not allowing me to do it.
Okay, I'll try after I do that. I'll try it after I do this. Read this part here. Out of respect for the family, I'd like to say these few words. With tens of thousands of wrestling fans from around the country and around the world descending on Las Vegas for WrestleMania, you'd think that one person's passing would hardly show up on anyone's radar. However, upon discovering that Mark was missing, concerned friends spread the word through social media, launching a search campaign that grew exponentially, even making it to mainstream media. I think Us Weekly is where I think I saw that posted. From the comments on the post that I found on Facebook, Mark was loved and well respected by everyone who knew him. Many saying that they take comfort in knowing that he lived this life doing what he enjoyed, watching pro wrestling. Even Natalya Neidhart tweeted the statement after hearing the news, and I quote, she said, "Hearing about the passing of someone from a wrestling community, Mark Izzard, is heartbreaking. Wrestling brings people together in such a special way, and moments like this remind us how precious life truly is. My thoughts are with Mark's family, friends, and everyone who loved him." End quote. I'd also read that he'd been involved with AEW in some capacity. I haven't verified that, but it mentioned that he helped with the ring setup, among other things, which I thought was kind of cool. Again, I didn't know Mark, but I could say this based on everything I've read about him. He had the time of his life and the few years he had on this earth. It had a positive impact on everyone he encountered. So to Mark, thank you for being such a positive example of what a wrestling fan truly is. May you rest in peace. And my thoughts and prayers go out to his family during this difficult time. Guys, you have anything to say about this?
God bless him. Came all the way across the world for WrestleMania. God bless him.
I mean,
that's him on the left with Paul Bearer.
Didn't know him personally, but to see our community, how the community is, I mean, especially the Mania people group, that they were the ones that he was a part of that group. They spread the word also. And to see how rapidly it got through the wrestling community, not only the wrestling community, but the belt hobby in general. And to see the way the story went all over the place. I mean, Mark said it. Mainstream media got a hold of it. I mean, this tells you something. You know what I mean? It's not just a hobby. It's not just a hobby.
Right.
You know?
Well, you know, it's a tragic story, but at the same time, it's a feel-good story.
Yeah.
Because there was one person who apparently had an issue with him. I won't go into that, but they had a whole page talking about him being a fan of a certain wrestler and called him all sorts of names. But that was just one person that apparently had issues with the fact he was a true fan. But everybody else were just devastated in their comments about him, that they just couldn't believe this had happened. And a few of them had just seen him the night before he disappeared. But you know, they're trying to get his body home. I can't even imagine
No.
what they're going through with those emotions, because it's not like he went out of state. This guy flew across
Yeah.
the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
That's how much of a devoted fan he was.
And they're saying it was natural causes, right?
Yeah, natural cause. He had an underlying medical condition. I guess it flared up or something.
What's up, Stone Cold?
Stone Cold.
I mean, it's honestly really I can't think of the word, to see how the community itself spread the word so fast.
You saw the best of the hobby right there.
Yeah, I mean, it came out, and you seen people just stop for that one moment, and everybody thinking about that one person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He might have not been a famous guy, but he was a famous guy in the hobby and the wrestling world, you know, and stuff like that. It's just amazing how so good things could come out of the hobby, you know, with what tragedy that happened.
Yeah.
You know, brings out the best in everybody.
When they posted the GoFundMe, I had read where Chris Jericho, he also posted the GoFundMe, and he also contributed. I didn't see how much, but he contributed to the guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I give Jericho, he's always helping when the wrestlers get in a situation, or now fans. He's always caring about people.
And I guess the best way to describe this incident is it's just a tragic, feel-good story.
Yeah.
Just a good guy doing what he loved, and sadly lost his life. You know, I would love to do what he did, just travel the world or the countries to watch pro wrestling. It'd be fun.
Yep.
And he got to do that, and that was the last thing he enjoyed before he left this earth.
You said the last thing he went was a book signing?
No, he went to SmackDown.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think it was the night after the book signing. And I think before he was found, even Natalia had posted that he was missing, and there was people to look for him. So I didn't know what had happened to him. I was afraid of, you know, some kind of homicide or harm had come to him.
Yeah,
because
that's what I was
Las
thinking.
Vegas, you never know. There's a lot of violence in Las Vegas, but apparently he had an underlying medical condition, and he had some type of a health incident come up. So
think of Natalia to remember one fan out of thousands of fans.
Tens of
stuck
thousands.
out in her mind. Yeah, tens of thousands of fans. It stuck out in her mind.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. Ben, what do you think?
Pretty much what you said. It's a story that you got to look at it how it reflects, and what it, you know, it did bring, not just the belt community or anything. It just wrestling in general. Everybody just came together, and we saw the post and the concern for his safety. You know, is for them to find him safely. Unfortunately, it didn't happen that way.
No.
But he died doing something he loved to do. He enjoyed to do.
Yeah.
And so, you know, of course you don't want to see anybody die, but
No.
if it's gonna go down like that, you rather see somebody do it, or it happen where, you know, it was part of his life. It was his personal thing.
Yeah.
To go through.
It made me think of Kevin Von Erich. He made a statement one time about the loss of his brothers. He said, you know, it ended bad. They said, I had the time of my life for the time I had them.
Sure.
So, I mean, this didn't end the way everyone wanted to end, but up until that point, he was just living the life.
I mean, this guy didn't. I mean, he had a family, obviously, but was he married? Did he have kids? We don't know that neither.
I don't know. He had a sister that dearly loves him, and she's just devastated. So, Kelly, if you're watching this show, I'm going to send you the link to this show. I hope you find comfort and peace. We'll be praying for you. And
yes, definitely.
Praying for your family. Hope you get him home soon. I know that weighs heavily on your mind. So, as would
anybody.
See
you and the family, Kelly.
Yeah. So, moving on. Let's get to happy stuff. Kevin, I thought I was going to get back late. I wasn't going to be able to start the show on time. And Kevin is the only other person who has access to the StreamYard account to start the show. He said, I'll start the show for you. And I said, great. Can you come up with a topic? Because I didn't think I was going to be on very long once I got here. So he came up with this, actually 2 topics. So we're going to cover both of these. The first one is, we're going to put this list up. Of these 12 wrestlers, pick 3 who you think were the best on the mic. And I'll let Richard go, then Andy, and then Ben. Then I'll give my picks.
How easy is it to pick 3? Not so easy. But if I had to really pick, I would say Flair number 1, the best on the mic. Flair number 1, Dusty number 2, and Jake the Snake number 3.
Okay.
Would be my picks.
Okay. Andy, you don't have to rank them; just pick 3. But
my 3 are Flair, Dusty, and The Rock. 3 are the best.
You want to expand on that? what gives you?
You just look back when they're doing their promos. You just sat there and you listened, and I mean, they captured your imagination with their promos.
You said it right there. That was the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't just take a listen and then turn away. No, you listened to what those 3 had to say. At least I did every time. They held my attention for the whole promos.
Especially Dusty's Common Man promo.
Oh, Dusty, yeah.
And Ric Flair.
With Dusty, you never know it was going to be funny or Dusty was going to be serious. I mean, Dusty was a wide array of promos.
Yeah. He had a wide array of emotions.
That too, yes.
Yeah.
The point was that they actually pulled you into their promo and made you believe what they were saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They made you listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I loved about those 3.
What was that Common Man promo at Dusty? Hard Times.
Yep. Hard Times, Daddy.
That was probably one of his most notable promos. Was the Hard Times?
I think it's his most notable promo.
One of my favorites is, see this hat right here? I love that one.
Yeah. Chris Reigns picks Flair, Dusty, and Hogan for best on the mic. Mm-hmm. Hogan was good, but it was the same promo over and over.
Yeah, you got to be the same.
Let me tell you something, brother. And
you knew pretty much what Hogan was going to say.
Yeah,
his little taglines and everything.
But he was good. I mean, when the cameras turned on, he hulked up.
Oh, he did.
When the cameras turned off, Hulk turned off.
Yep. And just think, Jake the Snake's promo, right? If it wasn't for Jake the Snake's promo, you would never got the Austin 316 promo.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Remember that?
Yeah. Sure do.
That was the King of the Ring. I remember that. I don't know word from word, but I remember it.
Girl should be on this list, but for some reason he wasn't put on this list. But that's a good honorable mention.
I mean, every individual on this list has their own style of promo.
Yeah.
I mean, Stone Cold, you never knew what you were getting with Stone Cold, but it was always fun to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I loved Stone Cold stuff, too.
I mean, Mick Foley, he just took you from beyond the story and further on.
Mm-hmm.
Ben?
Oh, I'd have to go with Dusty, The Rock, and I'll go with Jake Roberts because Jake Roberts had that sinister.
Yes,
that's what I was gonna say.
That sinister. He start off at a low volume, and then he'll go to a little bit higher.
He was downright
higher
pitch.
pitch.
Some of his promos.
Then he go back down lower, and he grabs your attention. Macho Man is the same. His tone, he knew how to set the I don't want to say the word mood, but he liked to set the mood with his tone.
He would scare you with his promos. He put the fear in you.
Yeah. Dusty was just so much of a common person.
Mm-hmm.
The common man.
Yeah.
That's why he was so well loved.
Right. So I mean, like you guys all said, every one of them have their own rhythm. There you go. Their own rhythm to their promos.
Their own cadence, yeah.
Yeah, it's cadence or rhythm.
And I'm not knocking Hogan in any fashion. He was good on the mic. It's just the reason he was on my list is because his were pretty much copy and paste.
Right.
I mean,
And I have an honorable mention too that he's not on this list.
Okay.
Superstar Billy Graham.
Yes.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Good.
Superstar Billy Graham, actually, a lot of these guys copied his style, or include Hogan.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Or, they took something from him. Superstar Billy Graham was big, and this is messed up that he only had, what, a 9-month title reign? Was it 7, 8, 9 months or something like that?
I don't know how long it was, but
it felt like it was longer.
Yeah.
I was watching the clip today with him and when he destroyed Bob Backlund's belt.
Yes.
I was watching that earlier. It came up on the reels, and just the one promo I liked from Superstar Billy Graham was the Madison Square Garden promo after he won the title for Bruno, and just the way his style then was way more ahead of time than what these promos the guys was cutting at that time. He wasn't. Nobody else was near him except for Dusty. Dusty was his chief rival, but those guys cut some awesome promos. So that he's one of those ones, man, that it was generational talent, and a lot of these guys on this list are same thing. In their time, at their peaks, their promos were A+ classic promos, man.
Like Ben said, with the honorable mention, I'd have to go with Bray Wyatt as well, because look at all the wrestlers that he was modeled after. You had Jake the Snake, you had The Undertaker, you had Mick Foley. The list goes on and on. You had, what was the other guy, Skinner? I mean, Bray Wyatt took a little bit of everybody and put it into one. I mean, he was ahead of his time. He was like, the way his work was, like, it should have been back in the day, like in the 80s.
Oh.
That would be my honorable mention. Bray Wyatt as a promo being in the mic.
Okay. My picks were Flair, Dusty, and The Rock.
Great picks, Mark.
Thank you.
Those are mine.
Actually, Ric Flair modeled his promos after Dusty, but he added his own touch to them because he was a good, actually good friends with Dusty Rhodes behind the scenes. As a matter of fact, he was introduced initially as a Rhodes. I can't remember what the name was, but
it was
Rambling Ricky Rhodes.
Rambling Ricky Rhodes. Flair said that Dusty was one of his idols.
Yeah.
Wasn't Dusty one of Hogan's idols too?
Yeah.
Dusty had a lot of followers.
He inspired a lot of people. Yeah. And I mentioned earlier, Dusty, he gave the common man promos, the emotional promos. He was the blue collar working class guy just trying to get ahead in the world. And Flair was the opposite of that. Flair talked about living the high life, having the fancy cars, the women, the expensive jewelry, the cars, the big houses, bragging about. And something else I noticed about Flair when he was doing the studio interviews, WTBS studios, he would go down a list of guys he was going to face that week. Dusty, this is what I think about you. I can whoop you, this and that. Ricky Steamboat. He talked about his issues with him. He just go down. He had a laundry list of wrestlers he was facing that week and talk about how he's going to go through them and what his plans were and things like that.
What about
he didn't
Space
do that
Mountain?
in the arenas. Space Mountain, Space Mountain. He had also had brag his manhood and all the women. He lived the life, or pretended to live the life that, well, in some ways pretended that most men wanted, with all the women, the money, but he lived the gimmick.
Sure did.
It wasn't just about the promo. He was basically promoting about his life. And everybody wanted to be Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Did you see his 30 for 30? You had those NFL guys in the locker room. They were saying, the 1, 2, 3, give me one Ric Flair. 1, 2, 3, Ric Flair. They copied his promos. I mean, everybody woos. You know, you bitch Ric Flair, everybody does the woo thing.
It's pop culture, man.
I used to love it when I used to love it when Flair would tell the women what hotel he was staying at and what city.
The Holiday Inn, or what was the other one? I forgot what the Howard Johnson
or the Hyatt Regency.
Holiday Inn. We're having a good old time. Holiday Inn.
Yeah. But he had the gift of gab.
He sure did.
He modeled himself after Dusty Rhodes, but he modeled the opposite end of the spectrum, not the common man, but the well-to-do man.
Yeah.
His
with
promos,
and he would piss you off too with what he was saying.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and
he
bought a used limousine.
Yeah.
He bought a used limousine and hired some teenage kid to drive him around to keep the image up.
Oh yeah.
He reminded me of Superstar Billy Graham also, his promos.
Yeah. And then The Rock. The Rock could talk. Now, my favorite promo of his, sadly, was the one where he paid tribute to Owen Hart. That tribute show after Owen passed away. He got up on the ring, the corner turnbuckles, and looked up the sky and gave a promo talking about Owen and how he loved him. I mean, who didn't cry at that promo? You know?
Yeah.
What's your name? Who cares what your name is?
Yeah.
I mean, talk about off script though. You know what I mean? With that promo, you know, it wasn't written down. It was
everything came from his
right
head.
off script.
He never had a script. Everything came from his head, and he was such a quick learner.
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness.
Yeah. He went from being Rocky Maivia to The Rock.
The Rock, yes.
What was his first name?
Dwayne.
No, it's
Flex Cabana.
That's right, Flex Cabana.
Right. Yeah.
Oh God,
He was never Dwayne Johnson in the ring.
Thank God he got rid of that name.
Yeah.
Flex Cabana.
Yeah. But I mean, all those guys on that screen right there were great.
Oh yeah.
If I had to pick three, it'd be Flair, Dusty, and The Rock.
I mean, just think what these guys started with their promos and all the wrestlers that combined today. You see a lot of them in these new guys now.
If I had to take one off and replace him, I'd take Cody off and put Arn Anderson on there.
Arn Anderson got a good promo too.
Oh man, Arn was awesome.
I'd have to add Tully too.
Tully, I was gonna say Tully up there too.
Yeah, all the horsemen were great.
Tully would piss you off.
Tully knew it exactly.
And he knew what he grabbed your attention, though.
Yeah. I can't remember which one you guys picked Jake Roberts, but that would be my honorable mention.
I did.
And yeah, you're talking about how sinister he was. Here's my thing. His tone, the tone of his promos are much like what Paul Heyman always said. I'm not making you threats. I'm giving you spoilers. This is the way it's going to be, and that's the way it's going to remain. I mean, it's basically what he said. And he would make you think he's going to beat the crap out of you.
And with Jake was the way he said it too.
I'm not just going to beat you. I'm going to torture you.
Yeah.
Wasn't he even afraid of the snake?
A little bit.
He was afraid of handling the snakes.
He didn't like snakes.
Yeah, he didn't like snakes.
His favorite story he tells is when he slapped the cobra. To piss the cobra off before it bit Macho Man.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That cracks me up. Because he was like, that damn thing was sitting in the bag, hissing and spitting and everything. He said, so I kept hitting it. so
now that wasn't poisonous, right? They took the poison glands out of it.
Yeah, they took the poison out of it.
Yeah,
but still had to hurt. If I saw a cobra, I would ship my pants.
Right, I'm out of here.
I would Kmart my pants.
Oh god.
Oh man.
But yeah, all these guys. John Cena was good. CM Punk had a different style of promo. He did the pipe bombs. I'm not so much a Foley fan. I'm just not a big fan of Mick Foley.
I mean, you could even add Piper to that list too. I mean,
Piper, Piper is on that list.
No, I mean you could.
Oh, Yeah,
Add him as
yeah.
another mention as well.
I'll tell Mick that when I go see him in July. I'll
You
tell
do
him you
that.
said you
You
didn't
do.
like him.
I didn't say I didn't like him. I'm not a fan.
No,
I'm not a fan. I will say this about Mick Foley. They need to use him on all the voiceovers on documentaries. That guy's got a documentary voice.
Mm-hmm.
He does great as a narrator on documentaries. He really does well.
Come on, dude.
he
Dude
does a
Love
he,
was.
he does a pretty good Mark Laverty impression.
He was doing Laverty before Laverty was Laverty.
I'm surprised he didn't have another personality called Puddles.
Oh Jesus!
Have a nice day.
I like what you did there.
Yeah. Yeah, Rick Rude was good. Rick Rude, yeah.
Yeah.
And Rick Rude did the old fashioned style promos where he reached out to all the pot bellied, ugly, fat dudes.
The fat, ugly sweat hogs.
Yes, yeah. Stop the music. He would pick fights in bars just for the fun of it.
Oh yeah, he loved beating up people, and nobody could ever beat him. He was tough as nails in fights.
He was legit tough, yeah.
Yes.
Wouldn't he get
was.
bouncer
What's
one
up,
time?
Jim?
Yes. Yeah. He's another one. Isn't he another one from Minnesota?
Yeah.
Yeah. That whole
Robbinsdale.
group.
Robbinsdale.
They're all tough guys.
You got another one,
Hennig
Hennig's
and
from
Hennig were both from Robbinsdale, Minnesota.
Hennig, the Road Warriors. I mean, my God, Minnesota.
Yeah. Nikita Koloff was from Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Vern Gagne had a homegrown talent right there in his own backyard.
Right.
You have Jake the Snake too, like a deeper version of Jake the Snake.
Hennig?
No, Rude.
Oh, Rude, yeah. Jake the Snake and Rick Rude had a feud there for a while.
Yeah, they're really good feud.
Jake Swift's picture on his tights.
On the tights,
that was hilarious. That was great.
Yeah. So that brings us to our. Should we save the other one for
second hour?
Second hour. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Yeah, second hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look forward to.
Okay. Take us off here.
I mean, think if we didn't have any of these stars that were on that list right now, what would wrestling be today?
It wouldn't be, Mark. I mean, Richard, it wouldn't be anywhere.
Right?
Where's my pictures at? Okay, I want to show this off. I just finished this belt. In fact, I just packed it up to ship it off to the client, customer. Another ECW silver title. This is a send out because the guy that sent me the first belt let me keep the factory strap. Now this guy did not want the strap stitched or laced or anything like that. He just wanted the crease around the edge. So I did that and finished that up the other day, and it's shipping out tomorrow. So I can do ship outs for this belt now. The only problem with this is, and I found it with the first belt I did, is on the main plate. The main plate is triangular in shape. So when you if you use the factory holes for the strap, it kind of gapes open behind the main plate at the top. And so I had to move the holes inward. And I told this guy, I said, I'm gonna use the factory strap settings, but you may have to repunch those holes and move them over a little bit to get the strap to hug the main plate. So that's the only drawback to it, because it's a different material. It's not that pleather material. It's actual leather, and it behaves differently behind the main plate.
Seems to be a lot of interest in that belt once again.
A lot of people are getting them.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful belt, but man, it's huge. I didn't realize how big it was.
But I like your idea, Mark, about having the white stitching. That looks so good on that one belt.
Well, the guy, I brought up the white stitching because he said, I don't want this plain strap. I said, how about some white stitching? It's going to cost you extra, but it's worth it. So I had AI come up with the concept of it and showed it to him. Said, yeah, let's do that. And it was identical to the AI picture.
Yeah, it looked really good.
And he loves it. He loves it. I tried to talk this guy into it, but he said, no, I just want you to put the crease around the deal. But I appreciate the business. I have an opening. I've had several back out on me. So if you have a re-leather, hit me up. And that's that. Also, I'm trying to find these pictures real quick. Where did they go?
And this was pretty good on the mic.
Hennig, yeah. Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect.
Yep. Where are they at? Here we go. Upload the other one real quick. Dave Miller, the referee, counted Flair's last 1, 2, 3. He has an incredible collection of memorabilia. And sadly, at least to me, he's selling a part of that memorabilia. And over on Heritage Auctions, he's selling his David Von Erich tights, ring-worn tights. I think the current bid, $3,100. And so if you're interested in these tights, these are ring-worn tights by the late David Von Erich. I think it comes in a frame. He had it in a frame. And I don't know if it comes with a frame or not. But a beautiful display he had there. But he's got that on Heritage Auctions for current bid is $3,100. So if you have that, you might want to log in and check that out. And now David had given these tights to Jimmy Garvin, who gave them to Dave. And he also gave Dave a cigarette lighter that belonged to Fritz Von Erich.
Ooh.
Yeah. He also said this might be interesting. They also are auctioning off a ring-used WCW United States Heavyweight Championship worn by Steve Austin, Rick Steamboat, Lex Luger, and Sting. The current bid on that one's $41,000.
Jeez.
So if you're in the market for a $41,000 belt, have at it.
I'll be right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take two of them.
I'm gonna log in as soon as the show's over. Chris, I was looking at it yesterday, and it didn't etch very well. It etched in places where I had the masking. I don't know what happened there. I got to clean up some of the paint. I'm hoping to get the second one done, and I don't think I'm gonna do a third one. It's just too much work and just too much hassle and too much frustration. So I'm gonna try to finish this one up, and I'm gonna sell it. I'm not sure I'm gonna sell it for. I can't get what I was thinking about asking for because there's pock marks where the brass got etched that in places that shouldn't have been etched. I don't know what happened there, but
I'm in a group called Homemade Belts, and I seen somebody doing something similar, Mark.
Oh, really?
In the Homemade Belts group, yeah.
Okay. I have the vinyl to do one more, and I might do it, but I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm kind of burned down on it because it's just frustrating. The first one turned out pretty good, but it took me a lot of attempts to polish it, repaint it, to make it look good. This one I can't save too well because of the fact that when it etches into the brass, it leaves like you sanded it off. It went into the second layer, and I don't know how it got through the masking. I'm not sure what happened there, but I'm gonna try to finish it up and clean it up best I can, and try to sell it a little bit, make a little bit of money on it, I guess. But if you're interested in it, hit me up after the show. I'll try to get it done here in the next couple weeks. I've been busy. I've been installing my cabinets, my countertops. I did the epoxy on them, and I put that off for months and months and months because it scared me. And so if I just decided to, I didn't just decide to. My wife said, "You're going to do this." I said, "Okay." So, hey, sounds good. So I finally did the epoxy, and it turned out really, really nice. And then I looked in the box and forgot there's something called the Ultimate Top Coat that goes onto it that keeps it from being stained, which meant I had to sand lightly the surface of the countertops, the epoxy, and apply this stuff. Well, it dulled it, and the top coat stuff kind of put a little bit of a shinier finish back to it, but not the original. But it's got an orange peel texture to it. It actually turned out really, really nice. So I don't have those pictures. I'll show them maybe next week.
I sent that to you in the chat, Mark. I found it. That guy's belt I was telling you about.
Okay. Let me pull that through real quick. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think I saw that belt.
And that's pretty good.
Here. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Let me put. Do you know the guy's name? I'll try to.
I put it there. Yeah, I put it there in there.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Let me put it up here in the. Let's see where you at. There you are. Okay. It's uploading.
I mean, just think of it, making your own belt. I mean, it may not turn out to be the most shiniest thing in the world, but you did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. That turned out really beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
The guy's name is Matthew Ryan, and it's modeled after the Cattle Baron.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A lot of the guys in that group do that.
Oh, that's side plates.
They make the belts out of just plain, metal.
That is clean. Wow. It's a little bit different shape to the Cattle Baron, but it turned out really, really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he used to etch that, but man, he even etched Mexico, Japan, United States, the rebel flag, all this stuff. That's nice.
I thought it came out really good.
Yeah, it looks great.
Oh, okay. It is a cattle bearer. It's identical to cattle bearer. It's just the leather cut's a little bit different. Great job. Great job.
The center plate looks longer this way.
Yeah, yeah.
Instead of wide, it's longer.
Yeah, but I mean that turned out really, really nice. Made me feel inadequate. We got 10 minutes left in hour number 1. Richard, you sent me something where Tony Khan's wanting to have a Hall of Fame for AEW.
Yeah, they're thinking about starting this Hall of Fame thing.
Gee, I wonder where they got that idea.
I don't know. Maybe they'll have an actual Hall of Fame.
The thing you sent me said if AEW started its own Hall of Fame, who would you put in the inaugural class? It would be 1 male single, 1 female single, and 1 tag team.
I would say Jericho.
Okay. Who's resigned with AEW, by the way?
And a female one, I would have to go with Britt Baker as the female one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Love Britt Baker. I would go into her dental office, and while I'm sitting in the lobby waiting for my appointment, I would eat a whole box of Oreo cookies.
Get a massive cleaning done.
Yeah.
A long-term cleaning, yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
I eat a lot of candy. That's why I come see you a lot.
And I'd eat that powdered macaroni and cheese powder.
Mark, do you realize this is your 6th cleaning this week?
Yeah. Yeah. She looks pretty good in scrubs.
Oh, yeah.
She was pretty good out of them, too.
I wouldn't know.
Well, I'm just...
You got pictures you want to show me?
Bow chicka wow wow.
Yeah. That's a good idea. I'm not considering it. Who was it? Mayon. Mayon gave me a tip to use some kind of chemical, and I bought it, and he showed me kind of how to do it. So I may try it with that. It's some kind of chloride. I can't remember what it's called now, but some kind of chloride I bought off Amazon. So I might try that. I also had found some laser etchers on Amazon that might do the job too. It won't do color, but it'd come out cleaner, I would think. But I'll give that some thought.
Ew.
The hard part about the masking is peeling the details out of there. There's some small details,
like the stars and all that, the stripes.
Yeah. And on the second set of plates I did, some of the stars came off during the etching process. So I wanted to go back in there and figure out how to get those put back on because they're etched out of there. So I may have to just take some white paint and paint the stars and paint 2 fake stars in there, whatever many's missing. So
yeah, I joined that homemade belt group just to see the work that people are doing from basically nothing.
Well, you're making me feel inadequate actually in that belt.
No, it's just awesome to see how they could do that. You know what I mean? With scrap metal and stuff like that.
Yeah. And that's some good looking scrap metal.
Mm-hmm. Really good.
Yeah. Again, I'm trying to sell this child-sized network logo belt. It's real leather, brand new. It was a customer belt, and the customer said after I got it done, she didn't have the money. I kind of had the feeling it was a setup anyway, but it turned out really nice. It's notched out for the tip, so if you have a child-sized network logo, because you can't get these anymore. They don't sell them at WWE shop anymore. They should, but they don't. It's got a full leather backing on it. It doesn't have a logo on it. I didn't put a WWE logo on it. I didn't have the stamp at the time. I got one now, thanks to Mendoza. But here's the tooling on both sides. I'm really proud of how this tooling right here is why I don't do too many of those, because I hate this tooling. It's hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to line it up just right. But I'm actually going to renew mine.
There you go.
Yeah. Ms. Mike, hello. Not much.
Mike?
Thanks for watching. Be sure you subscribe to the show. Appreciate that. I'm going to send a link to Mark Izzard's sister so she can watch it. I told her I had a podcast. I was going to do a 10 bell salute to Mark. She said, can you tell me where it is so I can listen to it? I said, well, you go watch it because we'll put his picture up there with it. But
It's just cool to see the whole community, wrestling community in general, come together
Absolutely.
for this one thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it is very inspiring. Yeah, Jim Mills. I might just put his picture up in the next hour.
Yeah, that looked really nice what he did there.
Yeah, LED lights, everything like that.
Looked great.
Oh yeah, that cabinet looked nice.
I've heard of that one.
Want to add some lighting to my DTOFs.
I'm trying to find his picture. Jim and I have this running gag. We're daring each other by another belt. And after I get my current order, I'm done. Just absolutely done.
Mark, you got plenty of room behind you. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Mark.
See, Mark's just too bashful. He likes to just keep that picture up behind him, thinking that it's a real collection, but he doesn't own any belts. So we want to get him back into collecting.
My mother, who watches the show sometimes, she said something about are you doing that from your bedroom? Because that's where these belts are at in my bedroom. So I used to do the show for the bedroom, but where I'm sitting right now, if I was in my bedroom, I'd be sitting on my bed.
I was going to say
I used to do it at an angle at the foot of the bed. So I just took a picture and put it on the screen.
I'm doing it at the feet of my bed, Mom.
Oh, yes, I am. And wait till you see the custom I have on order. Richard's seen it.
Oh, man. You're making me jealous with that one. I want to get the Hardcore Championship. That's what I want.
Well, hit up Unique.
Matter of fact, I sent BRCW guy over to him for the mini belts.
Oh yeah,
and Tanvir, yeah, Tanvir.
Here's Jim's picture. I don't have the lit up picture. He sent me a video of the lights, but here's his display.
That's nice. 2
per shelf.
It looks great.
At first, when I saw it, I thought, that looks awful crowded, but actually it turned out really, really nice. Got the winged eagle up on top. Looks very like a nice, clean display right next to his TV. Is that your living room? Or is that like an extra room?
Yeah, that looks cool, man.
Very impressive. Very impressive. Now, is this a new DTOF that IKEA sells, or is this just something else you got? Curious about that.
I'm getting IKEA vibes from it.
Yeah. When he first sent me a picture, this was my face.
Hey, Doc, it's not your finger.
This is my face when my wife sees I got another belt in the mail.
Oh, it's in the
new belt?
room.
No. Is this a new belt? No.
Did you like my meme with Triple H and Hulk Hogan? When you told her you won the lottery, when you told her you won a raffle and the belt comes in the mail?
Oh, yeah. Living room, okay. I can't put my belts in the living room. I lobby for that, and my wife said, nope, they go in the bedroom. And she don't want them in there either because she don't like the belts, but she don't want anybody seeing them. So anytime we have company, I take it back to the bedroom. Don't take it back there.
Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah. They'll see the camera.
The tripod at the end of the bed.
Yeah, just a second.
Mighty big camera you have there, fella.
Yeah.
Dude, my neighbors were surprised when they came over for one time.
I got room on both sides to put one on mine, but that's my front door. It's the rest of my living room. So my bedroom's actually on the other side of this wall.
Could you show us the dresser?
I don't have the dresser anymore.
Oh, that's right.
My daughter has it.
Him and the dresser are not on speaking terms again.
But the dresser did survive, so I just.
Yeah, it was a flesh wound. It didn't hit any vital organs. No, my daughter and her boyfriend have it now, and I want her to keep that because I want to remind her to him, don't you hurt her because that next bullet hole is for you. Just kidding. YouTube, I'm just kidding.
Said only like a great father would say.
That's right. There's more where that came from.
Wow.
Oh, he's a good kid. He's a good kid. So we are at the end of hour number 1. We got another topic we're going to talk about. There's Mendoza, speaking of the devil. So we will be back on the other side of the hour. You're watching Span the Globe on the DAV Network. Welcome back to Expanding the Globe with Mark, Richard, Andy, and Ben. Thank you for making it to hour number 2. We are sponsored by Mark Leather Championship Bit Leathering and by Ashley Southern Designs, who, by the way, made this shirt I'm wearing. She made this shirt for me. Whoops. There we go. Made this for me. She has one of those DTF.
Ashley can make anything, guys.
Yeah, anything that's not copyrighted, trademarked. And we're trying to get to 500 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Once we do, we're going to give away a beautiful winged eagle just like this one, exactly like this one, on American leather. These plates are by Unique Championship Belts. Dual-plated CNC 4mm plates. Nice heavy belt. And just beautiful, beautiful etching.
I'd love to see a stacked version of that belt.
It'd be heavy, very heavy. Comes with a full 2-piece belt tip. Oh, shoot it. 2-piece belt tip. And as soon as I get to 400 subscribers, I'll put the other set of plates just like these on a leather strap. And when we get to 500, we'll figure out some kind of a giveaway in the Wide World of Belts Facebook group. But if you haven't already done so, please like, share, subscribe. I didn't look to see how maybe we had.
Oh, and I love that AWA belt you got, Mark. The inmate, that new inmate you got.
I don't have it yet.
You don't have it yet? That's amazing.
It's in etching right now. It's in etching. No, it's in CNC. It's in CNC process.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It'll be CNC too. That will be the second one CNC belt I have in my possession, and probably the third one I ever had. You got the third one because I sold it to you. That Hogan 84.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I do not have room for more belts.
Yeah, I got to set up my room.
Once I get these, I've got 3 belts ordered. 1 set of plates, 1 custom belt, which actually will come on their leather, and 1 inmate. So once I get those in, I'll have 1 belt with no place to put. I'll have a shelf that I won't have a shelf for it. So I'm obviously done. So I know, but I don't have the room or the money for it. So in topic or hour number 1, we talked about which 3 we pick from a list of people we thought were best on the microphone. In this topic, we're going to go with who would you get rid of from this list? 3 must go. This one was tougher for me. So without further ado, I'll let Richard start it off.
Number 1 to go would be Ultimate Warrior. Number 2 would be Kane. And number 3, that's a hard one.
That's what she said.
I'd go with Triple H, to be honest with you. Number
Really?
3. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, why would you get rid of Triple H?
It's just hard. I can't figure the third one out. If I had to go, I mean, Vince, considering he's not a wrestler, I mean, technically he was the character, McMahon. So,
Well,
again, I would say Kane, the Warrior, and Vince McMahon.
Okay.
As a wrestling character.
Oh, as a wrestling character. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. That made me change my mind on my picks. Andy?
McMahon was just a character, right? He was just when he was a wrestler, he was Mr. McMahon.
Yeah, Mr. McMahon, yeah.
You know, so I would say the character himself, not Vince, the chairman.
I would have to go with Warrior, Kane, and Randy Orton. Just simply look at all the rest of them. Just so much that they did in the business. That's why I picked those 3.
Okay. You don't think Orton helped elevate the company?
I do, but I think the others elevated their companies more.
Okay.
It's just a matter of and I hate to say it, but it just those are the three that. I mean, they all three were great, especially Orton. But if I had to pick three to go, it would be those three.
Yeah.
Just saying, not that it's really happened.
I was thinking Warrior.
I think the Warrior pissed off a lot of fans.
Just think of it, the Ultimate Warrior. His promos, they were out of this world. His promos.
He was pretty predictable too.
Yeah, I mean, if drugs wasn't involved, how much of a character would he have been if the drugs weren't involved?
Yeah,
I agree. He was always going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah. His tachometer stayed in red the whole time.
Well, he probably didn't write anything down. It depended on how high he was at the time.
Yeah.
The roids rage. I mean, it was constant.
Right.
Yep.
Ms. Mike makes a good point there.
Yeah.
Flash of the pan. Yeah.
I agree.
Mhm.
I agree.
And he was the one that was supposed to replace Hogan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was supposed to being the key words.
Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't work out so well.
No.
Is it true what they were saying that there was two people portraying the Warrior?
No, that was some old folk tale that people were going around saying that the original Ultimate Warrior died and all kind of.
They were trying to say one of the
Don't
Von
believe
Erichs
that,
was the
man.
one that was doing him. The Tornado,
Don't believe
Texas
that.
Tornado was doing it.
It's the same dude that came from World Class to WWE.
Yeah, the one they had in WCW, that was the Dollar General version.
Well, it's kind of ironic that Sting and the Warrior were tag team partners as the Blade Runners, and their paths took different directions. Now they both reached world title status, but Sting, if you use Ms. Mike's thing, he's more sustainable. He just now retired. Warrior retired a long time ago, obviously before he passed away.
Sting was just a very likable character.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't like the Warrior as a wrestler. I wasn't a real big fan. I mean, he was the new thing in that era, but I wasn't a huge Ultimate Warrior fan.
He was a living amphetamine. I mean, he was just constantly crazy.
Yeah. I think it's because of the tassels on their boots. I think it's what it was.
Yep.
And I think because Kerry had lighter color hair when he came to WWF, and they put the arm things on him and the things around his boots, which was disguised. I think that was designed to disguise the one boot that had the prosthetic foot in it. And I think that's where they made a mistake. Their hair was similar and their bodies were similar. And some of their fringe, not tassels, but fringe they wore around their boots was similar. So
now, was there a reason why Kevin decided to wrestle without boots?
Kevin?
Yeah.
He felt like he was able to be more versatile. He could he'd say he could move more freely without the boots. And after he took off the boots, I mean, even when he went out in public, not in character or anything like that, even in socially, he wears flip flops. He doesn't like to wear shoes at all. Jason Cortez, you're late.
Hey, Jason, what's up?
That's true, Mendoza.
We're gonna knock your pay, Jay.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, Ben, your turn.
Kane, Warrior, and Orton.
Good pick.
Okay.
Because you're gonna make me pick three.
Yeah.
It's if you said to pick two, it'll be Kane and Warrior.
Yeah.
But I had picked three.
It's like
I was gonna be a smart ass and say Ric Flair and see how many people got upset.
What's like trying to pick from your grandma, your mother, and your sister?
Right.
Now,
Yeah.
I had to pick three.
Are we talking about the fat Ric Flair or the skinny Ric Flair?
Right.
Long
Are we
hair
talking about the
Flair,
sober Ric Flair or the drunk Ric Flair?
Right.
I mean,
Mendoza, there's really no criteria. Just You gotta get rid of 3.
Well, I
Why?
just said the ones
Just
that
whatever. It's
I
just
said-
whatever.
the ones other
You know.
than the ones I picked, I felt just added so much more to what they their promotion or whatever they were doing. And
Right.
So yeah, those are my 3.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
That's a good point.
that
That's a good point.
WCW run was a joke. When he came to WCW,
I guess I'd stopped watching WCW by
that
then.
was
I don't know.
pathetic.
Do you remember the mirror promo with Hulk Hogan with the Warrior on the other side of the mirror?
I vaguely remember that.
I remember that. Yeah, he all of a sudden he saw him in the mirror. Yeah, that was.
Was that that wasn't Hogan. That was Jake Roberts, wasn't it?
Was it? No, it was Hogan. It was Hogan.
Hogan and Warrior. He saw the Star Seed Warrior in the mirror.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that. That was.
Now, was that before he dropped the title to the Warrior or after?
No, not in WCW. We're talking in WCW.
Yeah, it was in
Oh,
WCW.
okay. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, now, do you have any more to say about that, Ben? Or
No, that's all I got for
Okay.
now.
I'm gonna take it a little bit different direction. I'm gonna get rid of Warrior for the same reasons you guys stated. I'm having a tough time between Kane and Orton, so I'm gonna go with Kane. And my third is gonna be Dusty Rhodes. Believe it or not.
Really?
Yes.
Well, why,
And
Mark?
my reason why is because he was so misused in WCW or in WWF.
Okay, I
I just-
got you there.
I didn't like the polka dots. I didn't like who was that lady that was with him? What's her name?
Sapphire.
Sapphire. He didn't need her. He was able to do this on his own. He didn't need anybody to elevate his character. He was perfectly capable of doing that. But Vince got him there and tried to make, just like he did with Terry Taylor, made a joke out of it.
Made a joke out of him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sapphire, wasn't she a fan they pulled from the audience?
No, she was a former wrestler.
Oh, she was. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep, she was a wrestler. Mhm.
Wasn't she like a Nitro girl?
Oh, Mark.
They
From
had a
way back-
Sapphire. Didn't they?
From
Mark,
way back
Mark,
when.
Mark.
They had a Sapphire, didn't they?
Trust me, this is not
Sapphire
a Nitro
from
girl.
Jenny Craig.
Yeah. That's why I would eliminate Dusty. Now, you put him back in WCW or NWA, yes, he would stay on my list forever. But WWF, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I agree.
Didn't like it.
Mendoza.
He was kind of a cartoon character in NWA, kind of, but he was just a flaming cartoon character. when
Well,
he got to
another,
WWF.
like when Macho Man went to WCW, that was terrible too. I mean, there was nothing good there.
Yeah,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love his random promos about the galaxy and stuff on Saturday night's main event when he was talking about the galaxy and all the planets aligning and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
And I'll say another thing about Dusty. I'll give you an example of this. He always had that bionic elbow. That was one of his big moves, the bionic elbow.
Mm-hmm.
He had that match with not the one Hakeem.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave him the bionic elbow, and Hakeem would do that little dance like he got dazzled. And I mean, he hit him like 3 times with it. And all it was a joke because he would go to dancing. You know, Hakeem had that dance thing.
Yeah.
Before he finally knocked it. That really pissed me off.
Well,
It was funny, but I didn't like it. You know?
Another joke, I think, was when they put Dusty in the NWO.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was they were doing so bad. Oh, let's bring Dusty in. That wasn't going to save.
That was like Menudo. They were trying to add everybody they could have.
Yeah.
anybody and everybody.
Yeah. Who in the locker room isn't in NWO? Dusty?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. But I just think that Dusty's run WWF was just a disaster.
Yeah. NWA was where he was king.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, I will say this. I didn't like Kerry Von Erich going to the WWF. I understand why he did.
Mhm.
But I will say this. They at least used him somewhat correctly.
I agree. I agree.
I didn't like that Texas Tornado gimmick, but he got the Intercontinental title, and it wasn't a joke. He was a serious wrestler.
Yeah.
He had
thought
some good
did well.
promos. He had
I
some
thought he
good
did well in the
promos.
WWF.
His promos were similar to Ultimate Warriors in WWF. He didn't talk like that in WCCW. As a matter of fact, I think a couple of those promos were done while he was high.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
I think. The Assume the Controls promo.
Hey, just think of it. Some of the music from back then wouldn't be the same if they weren't high.
That's true.
I
true.
mean, could you imagine writing songs without having any kind of drugs involved back then.
Yeah.
Some people are good at it.
Well, we're talking about the 80s. That was the culture. Drugs were the culture.
Yeah.
I always bring
Cocaine.
it back to pop culture, like you said.
Yeah, cocaine was like a bowl of M&Ms, you know. Everybody was doing it.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of wrestlers lost their lives. Or Gino Hernandez. Now I still think he was murdered, but he died of a cocaine overdose.
Gino reminded me so much of Ric Flair, like Ric Flair and Tully together.
Like I've always said, he would have been a great horseman.
Yeah, but Gino wasn't as refined as Ric Flair. He did the high life part of it, but as far as his promos, they were a little bit more rough around the edges compared to Ric Flair.
Yeah,
but I think like you, I think he would have been a great horseman.
Yeah, I've always thought that.
Yeah, I think so.
Now let me ask you a question. Instead of adding Barry Windham and putting Gino in his place,
yeah, that would have worked. That would have
been great. Those four guys together, forget it.
Yeah. I agree with you. And nobody wants to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to talk about it.
Yeah, I definitely think that's what happened.
I saw a video somebody posted on Facebook the other day. It was Gino Hernandez, and I can't remember who it was he was going against, but Gino was actually the babyface in that match.
I saw that clip.
Who was he wrestling? Do you remember?
Barbarian.
Yeah, before he was Barbarian.
Yeah, before he was Barbarian.
Yeah, he was wrestling barefoot.
Something Tonga or
the Tonga Kid or Tonga John. Tonga John.
Tonga John.
As well.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Sorry,
he looked weird too.
I'll give you that in private. I'm gonna do the right thing and do that in private.
I hold all the cards, brother.
Yeah, Dino Bravo. Yeah,
hold all the cards, brother.
Yeah. So that's who we get rid of. I want to talk about this too. I didn't have it listed, but I want to talk about it since I think all you guys have had the opportunity to see the Hulk Hogan documentary.
Yes. Oh man, it was awesome.
If any of you watching haven't seen it yet, turn the show off. We're going to give you some spoilers.
It was way better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't expect some of the stuff we heard in that one.
Yeah. So here's a spoiler alert before we start talking about the documentary. If you haven't seen the Hulk Hogan documentary, don't want spoilers, turn the show off now. And then
all right, I'll be right back.
or mute the mic so you can't hear
it. Yeah. Is he serious? I thought you'd seen it.
No.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
It's been 2 weeks.
And I thought it was going to be 6 episodes, but it was only 4.
It's 4.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
Really, that's all they could do. I mean, really, if you think about it. This isn't really a spoiler, so I won't spoil it for Ben, but I'll say this.
No, go ahead.
I said this last week. The opening was very sobering to me.
Very somber.
Yep.
Because they're in the church, and here they come wheeling his casket in.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, I'm like, damn, he's really gone.
Yep.
Like
I said, out of all the wrestlers, this one impacted me the most because my father used to emulate Hogan when I was a kid, and the reason why I got into wrestling. So seeing that, my childhood basically died. 2 of my heroes passed away. Number 1, my father. Number 2 was Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm. You know, something that surprised me about that documentary, but I'd heard later that him and Linda had kind of mended fences. Is that true? She had some very sweet, nice things to say about him.
Yeah, I was surprised by that. I gotta say, I mean,
yeah, she didn't shy away from the hurt. I mean,
no, but I didn't. I did notice though they had an agreement both together, and you got to remember they were together since she was 22 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I never heard how they met till I saw this documentary. She met him in a nightclub.
Yeah, they had it in their wills that no matter what, that they would come together as a family at the funeral. To be together he wanted everybody to be a family. If they didn't get along or whatever, he just wanted everybody to be together.
Ethan's not lying. I mean,
no, but he left out the part about saying his prayers and taking his vitamins.
Right.
But you know, for me, the biggest part that was missing was his daughter Brooke, and we all know why. But still, not having.
I think she's going to do her own thing down the road.
Good. Good.
I saw where she complained that she really wasn't part of that. but she was mentioned quite a bit in that show.
She was mentioned up, but it just you didn't
He
get her
talked about her. They
perspective
showed
on how-
video of him with her when she's a kid.
The thing that surprised me was the fentanyl lollipops.
Yeah.
Yes.
Enough to kill a dinosaur.
But you really saw Hogan in a vulnerable state.
Well, what about the one part that he had the gun in his mouth?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about where his brother died of an overdose.
Yep.
He had to stop. So the guys, I can't do this. Just stop.
Yeah.
He teared up. His frailty. He's very frail.
He was frail. He very yes.
I mean, you got to see the man, Terry Bollea.
He's a 70-some-year-old man. I mean,
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, Linda's comment. Yes, I'm
Right.
gonna get boned by a giant. That's not the word she used, but yeah.
You know,
But,
she came out with when she spoke. She spoke very highly of him. I mean, she also spoke the truth. She wasn't going to deny it.
Well, you don't justify it, but you kind of understand why she did what she did.
Yeah.
With the boyfriend, she was flaunting it in front of him, saying, "See what it's like."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was the first to cheat.
I understand.
He was the first to cheat.
Yeah. I'm supposed to know who this is, but I'm sorry. Who is
Now,
that?
I have a question. If the NWO didn't start, you think Hogan and Linda would be together still? Because all the drugs and alcohol started when he was doing the NWO stuff, if I'm correct.
Is this man up? No, I'm sorry. This guy, is this man up?
Man cave?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
What's
Sorry,
up,
man.
man?
It's been a long day.
I mean, I think that's when it all started, his drinking and his drugs.
Yeah. They did have negative things to say about Warrior.
Oh, they had a bunch to say about Warrior.
They said that he was going to take, because Hulk wanted some time off to be with family because he was just tired of being on the road all the time. So he dropped the belt to Warrior. It was going to go do his thing. Warrior was not going over. So they begged Hogan to come back.
They had nobody else.
No. Well, I mean, once you have Hogan, what else?
Yeah,
can
how
you do?
can you?
They've reached the top.
The only thing that I thought was real bad was, I'm not a political person. The last time we got to see Hulk Hogan was when he was being booed.
Yeah. I thought that was terrible.
Oh, Brett was blasting Hogan too.
Oh, I didn't like Brett being on there because he had
I
nothing
wasn't
good to
saying
say.
that.
Oh, but he had to get his 2 cents in, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, it's like this week I'm mad at Goldberg. This week I'm mad at.
He's mad all the
Hogan.
time.
Yeah, he's mad at different people.
I mean, Brutus the Beefcake's wife didn't like Hogan neither. But when he passed,
I'm gonna address that here in a minute. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Go ahead and finish up. I'm gonna tell y'all a story about this guy.
Okay. But he was in constant pain. He said that when you're on top, you're the big star. You're younger, you get the big gym, but the older you get, the smaller the gym gets. And he had basically a few weight machines in his garage.
he called it his geriatric gym.
Yeah. And another thing that was sad there toward the end, after they got to the part where he passed away, was Nick's in there working out the garage. So this is the first time I worked out here without my dad.
Yep.
Mhm.
And
Nick has matured a lot. He
Yes.
went to jail for that drunk driving accident that paralyzed his friend, but he's really matured.
I mean,
And I thought he did a great job with that documentary. I really
And
did.
just think
I'm
if his
glad he
father
has
wasn't
matured.
around. Yeah.
I'm glad he has matured because he's basically got everything.
Yeah, that's true. He did, yeah. But he didn't flaunt it.
Yeah.
He didn't flaunt it.
You could tell he's suffering a loss there.
Yeah.
But
That was still his dad.
I think he did admit in some, or was said, somebody said that some of the surgeries weren't even needed.
Yeah.
How many surgeries was it total? Did they say was it 20 something?
I think
I can't
a little
remember.
bit
He had
more
a
than
whole
that. Yeah.
bunch of surgeries.
I think only Evil Knievel has had more surgeries.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you can just see a broken man in this documentary.
Just
It
looking
just-
at him was enough to depress you.
Yeah.
Oh,
He had to walk with a cane.
He was that
now
type
when he came out to the booth, did he have the cane in? I know he came to the tunnel with the cane, but did he drop it before he walked out?
I think he might have left it in the back.
I mean, you could just see in his face he was in pain. It just
Yeah.
miserable.
Yeah. Right.
I mean,
Yeah, Nick had to open his water bottle for him.
he was one of those people where when he talked, just like he did in the documentary, you seen the truth in his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
and just to see.
Well, the thing with Bubba the Love Sponge's wife, he talked about that. He said, "I made a mistake," and you could tell he was really sorry for it. I'm glad they showed the segment where he got baptized.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm glad they showed that.
I mean, come on, you sit on a tape like that, you knew that was a setup.
Yeah. But again, he took the bait. He took the bait.
Yeah, I got it.
I mean, he did have weaknesses like most of us do.
Some hard bait to refuse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the one part that made me tear up was right there at the end when Jimmy Hart was crying.
Yep.
Jimmy Hart, the guy who was the mouth of the South, always running his mouth, loud, the big heel.
He loved Hogan like a brother.
He did. And he did so much for Hogan. I didn't realize that.
Okay, one quick little whatever question. Was that Jimmy Hart's mansion?
I wondered the same thing.
My God, it was gorgeous. Huge.
Yeah, he's sitting outside waiting for Hogan to pick him up.
Yeah.
That was the funny thing. He's like, here I am sitting out on a folding chair in front of this big old mansion.
But when Jimmy Hart's out of character, he's a really sweet man.
He is.
Very nice.
Very nice man. He's always involved in all the promotions. I mean, he's a very caring individual.
He loves the business. He loves the business.
And I'll tell you something you guys probably don't know. Brooke re-signed with that company she was with, the music company that Hogan wrote the letter.
Oh, I didn't know
to
that.
make them drop her. So she's coming out with a new album. And I think she'll probably have a documentary come out down the road as well.
I don't blame her.
Another thing I found was kind of sad in a way was he showed the part where every time he left, Nick would start crying.
Yeah.
Because Dad was leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He had the demands of the job. And at that point in time, it was more important than the family.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You see the struggle of someone who reaches that level of success. And I don't think anyone other than Hogan has reached that level of success before.
No. They even talk about the Rocky movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, when he got booed. Yeah, he said that it didn't bother him. It didn't bother him at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it just bothered me, you know what I mean? That was the last moment to remember.
Well, it was the reason behind the boos, in my opinion.
The politics.
Again, it goes back to the character, not the politics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, look at Booker T. Booker T was mentioned that if it wasn't for Hogan, he would have never survived in jail.
Yeah.
I mean, for Booker T to come forward and say that.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was a very well done documentary. I think it was complete. I mean, 4 episodes wasn't very much, and I was only going to watch the first episode. I think I watched the first episode before this show last week, and I said I'm just going to watch the rest of it over the weekend. But that first episode kind of teased me, leave me wanting more. So I ended up binge watching the next couple of days.
Yeah, I had to binge watch it, something like that.
Yeah. It was very, very good. I applaud whoever put all that together. They did a very good job. It was very emotional, but at the beginning, at the end, where they had his casket being wheeled into the church, it was like, wow, that's where it really hits you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we saw pictures of his casket at the funeral, but you actually see it being wheeled into the church.
I mean, just think of it. That was truly the end of pop culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There will never be another Hulk Hogan.
Cyndi Lauper, Wendy Richter, Lou Albano.
Yeah.
Look at Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were all part of that era.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, this give you another example of how much of an impact he's had. We struggle every week to come up with content for the show. We filled a full 2 hours and still didn't run out of material for the show with a Hogan tribute.
Mm-hmm.
There's much more we could have said.
Mm-hmm.
He had an impact on pro wrestling no one has before him or ever will after him.
I mean,
he said Terry Bollea is going to die one of these days, but Hulk will never die.
And
people. Go ahead, Andy. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say he's the reason that wrestling is where it is right now because of him.
I mean, think of it. People who weren't wrestling fans knew who he was. Johnny Carson. Remember when he was on Johnny Carson?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, then they were playing around with the name Terry Boulder.
Yeah.
Then they went to the Incredible Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of it when they were saying that the Hogan's knows best just really tore him apart.
I think that's what destroyed it. When they did First season they were fine, but I didn't realize they did 4 seasons.
I didn't know either.
Yeah.
Just tore them apart.
I'm gonna watch it again at some point, but
I'm
it was
just
very
thinking
emotional.
that went too long.
Yeah.
The reality stuff went too long.
It was focusing on Brooke, and then it made Nick look like a bubbling fool at times.
Made him look like he was a criminal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Hulk and the wife were fighting all the time. I mean,
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ethan, I can't argue with that list. I can't argue with that at all. I agree with that.
great list. Yeah, I can.
But I'm already watch at some point in time. I'll binge watch. It's 3 hours, about 3 hours long.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, guys, watch the first one if you haven't seen it. And if you haven't seen the second one, definitely watch the second one.
The first one will leave you wanting to watch the second, and then the second will leave you.
It pulled me, and I had to watch the second one immediately.
Yeah, I did too. I was just going to stop at one. I thought, no, it's too good to watch.
My wife looked over at me. She goes, "Are you crying?" I'm like, "Leave me alone."
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, Ali, that's a good one.
Well, speaking of Ali, it was great to see Muhammad Ali. They had video of him at WrestleMania 1. It was great seeing him.
Didn't he punch somebody?
He took a swing. He took a swing. He took a swing.
Yeah, he took a swing at somebody. Yeah.
Piper.
Oh, wow.
He took a swing.
They're like, this is not real, right?
Yeah.
Ben, you were going to talk about following somebody.
So one day,
Here we go.
a couple weeks ago, Saturday, I'm running around doing errands, stopping at stores. So there's a Target all the way across town. Now remember, I told y'all I live near Man Up now. I don't live as close, but I'm not too much more farther away from them. Just a few more miles, and I'm in the main city. No, don't try to catch me up now. Look at that comment. I'm gonna tell two-thirds of the story. I'm gonna tell the truth and my side. I'm gonna tell the truth and my side. Remember that. So I'm all the way across town, northeast Colorado Springs. I live in southeast Colorado Springs, and then he lives in Security. I walk into the Target. My messenger goes off. What you doing at Target?
Hey, brother, I know what you're watching.
I'm looking around.
Yeah.
Is this guy messaging me?
He got a tracker on me.
Tell me what you doing at Target. Well, I said, why the hell are you following me?
Grandpa the bounty hunter.
Now, this ain't the first time he's done this.
You should take a picture and send it to you.
Coincidentally, the last time was at Target, a different Target on the north central side of Colorado Springs. He come running up on me. I was like, man, we can't keep meeting like this. The first time I started talking to Man Up. The first time, his first message was, I seen you at Walmart. I said, which Walmart? He said 85, 87. I was like, yep, that was me. I said, you following me? Are you stalking me?
Check your wheel hubs.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, he's come over to my house quite a few times and everything, man. I appreciate Man Up, man. He's a good friend.
Me and Mike used to do that. We used to PM each other the pictures of each other at the store and not say anything.
We've hung out quite a few times. But true story. Oh, there it is. I won my money this week, didn't I? Thank you for your unsolicited comment. I appreciate it.
I don't want a visual of that, but thank you anyway.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, we'll run into each other. He's one of the guys I've actually met face to face in the hobby. There's a few more. that I've met face to face. Yeah, I'm cool people because you come over to my house and you start stealing stuff.
What? What's he taking, Ben?
He comes over with rubber
Let
bands
me
on
tell
his
you.
pants at
Let
the
me
bottom.
tell you,
You gotta worry.
my old house I had with the wrestling room. He comes over and he walks in the room. He's like, "That's mine." You start pointing that shit at the wall. That's mine. And now I'm forced to sell it to him. Let him tell you something different.
This is more accurate right here.
Yeah, this one.
No, I got a sign. Well, I ain't got no
Ben
lawn.
effing Walker.
I don't have no front lawn no more. If I showed you my front door, you see the back of my car.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because
So you don't have a
I
driveway, you have a way.
I have a parking spot right in front of because I live in a condo now. But yeah, it's always good to see him, man. He just comes over and intimidates me. Anything that's cane related, I have to sell to him.
This is why Ben has so many kids, because you're just now getting ready to get in a condo.
Right.
Right.
I said to myself, I'm gonna buy myself a sports car once all my kids grow up.
That's next on the list.
I'll drive a Dodge Charger.
You get your Corvette.
No, I did look at a Dodge Challenger.
Nice.
The other day, Scat Pack.
I've seen those. I saw a guy on YouTube who has one of those, but it's a electric vehicle. He had nothing but trouble with it. It bricked itself several times.
Right, because you're gonna take that from me too. Duly noted. No red and black car. I don't do red anyway. Red is my least favorite color. But yeah, I've been looking at another car and maybe a truck. Because my car now is 10 years old. It's a 2016. I got low mileage on it, but I'm looking. I might come pulling up in a Challenger one day, because I looked at a black Dodge Challenger, an RT.
Didn't they recall the new Challenger? They stopped
Something I read something. Yeah. It was like 60-something thousand.
And then they decided not to go with it. Yeah.
Nah, nobody can step on my grass. There is no grass.
Didn't it have like a sound thing where you could pick the sound of it when it drives to make it sound like it had a
That's the
motor in
new
it?
ones the newer ones that's coming out like next year, I think. You can change the sound of it. Hey, man, that's kind of corny.
Get these downloaded here.
Yeah. No, I'm getting too old for that too, Doza. I like my peace and quiet.
Okay, here we go.
That's why girlfriend lives across town. She can stay across town.
I'm looking at a couple pictures here.
Nobody's stepping on my grass. I got a tree in the front yard.
Okay. I told you guys about my kitchen counters I've done. These are the original cabinets right here. These are the original cabinets. Now, I'm only doing the lowers right now because once I put the lowers in, we're going to put flooring in. That's why I'm trying to get these done so we can put new flooring in. This fall or next spring, I'm going to work on the upper cabinets. So these are the old ones. They're stained. So I built some new ones, the blue ones, and they had temporary plywood tops on them because I was going to put epoxy on them. But the epoxy process kind of scared me because it's looked complex, and so I put it off for months and months and months, and finally my wife said, you get that done. I want my floor. Okay. So here are the new countertops with the epoxy. And I don't have, let me see if I get close-up pictures of them. I'm very happy with how it turned out. Very happy with how it turned out.
Looks nice.
Thank you. Yeah, here's a close up of one
You
of them
need a
here.
new crack pipe? I mean, crack pipe.
Okay.
Just don't say that too fast.
Oh, congrats, Jay.
Hold on a second. I'll get to that comment in a minute. I can't see the comments right now.
Oh, nice. Congrats, man.
Okay. Here's a close up of one of the countertops. Looks like granite. That's a stone coat countertop epoxy.
And that's on top of that plywood?
No, I took the plywood off. That's on MDF wood, medium density
okay.
foam.
Wow.
They said that's the best to do with that. Plywood has more wood sound to it when you knock on it. This doesn't. It's denser.
Wow.
But I'm very impressed with how it turned out. I didn't think it'd come out. Thank you.
I must say it looks marvelous.
Thank you.
You look marvelous.
VMI. It's Virginia Military Institute, right? Is what
It
that
looks
is?
marvelous.
Is that Virginia military?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was.
I think it is.
Thank you. I thought about just building cabinets, just bare cabinets and selling them, but I'm not sure how that's going to go over here. I live in a small town, so thank you, Jason. Okay, yeah.
So you're gonna do a military career after college. That's cool.
Awesome. That's
Congratulations to your son. Now
Yeah.
he is a chip off the old block because this kid is a good looking kid. Good looking kid, and
Is
sure he's great
he? What is he commissioning? Did he say what branch he's going to commission? Is it Army?
do they do multiple branches at VMI?
I believe so. I think it's one of the schools that you can go Army or you can go Department of Navy.
I didn't know about. Oh, you talk about the like the raised panel doors? Yeah, I thought about that. I have some. My dad had some. I inherited. I just haven't used them yet. Navy, fly jets. Oh,
nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I
my
thought.
heart.
Navy, it was
Good for
Navy
him.
and Army.
Good for him.
kid after my own heart.
Um,
Love aviation. Globally, yeah.
you'll see the world.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, Gunnar Udy, Sid Vicious's son, is trying to buy the Mid-South Coliseum in Memphis.
I seen that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw that story. Yeah,
And
he
Eric
posted it on
Nelson,
his
who is
page.
in the Eric Nelson, who's in the built groups, he's going to try to help him out with that venture.
Wow.
They've been threatening to tear that facility down for years,
Mhm.
and people have tried to.
A lot of
together
people
and
didn't know
save it.
that Mid-South Coliseum still stands.
Yeah, it's still. It's in East Memphis, eastern part of Memphis, and I've been to Memphis once to go see Graceland.
I'm sorry.
I didn't think to go to the Mid-South Coliseum.
I've been there.
They
I've
sure do.
gone to Mid-South quite a few times.
Have you?
It was
doesn't
an
look
old
very big on
rickety
the
building
outside.
back then. Yeah,
It doesn't look very big,
it's not.
but you watch wrestling matches on TV and it looks huge on the inside.
Mhm. They made it look good. I think it was the angle that they showed the ring because they
That's
showed it at eye level.
Yeah, that's like the Sportatorium in Dallas. It was a dump, but they made it look nice on television.
Mhm. Yeah, Mid-South Coliseum. That I've probably been there more than 24 times, 3,000 times.
Yeah, how many does it hold? Now, did the Memphis Grizzlies play basketball there before they moved to where they're at now?
No, they played at the Pyramid.
Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
So like the Pyramid was a big thing, like in the early '90s. They had built to lure
Yeah.
an NBA team to Memphis,
They're
and then they abandoned it.
it's a Bass Pro now, Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah, but
I've
for
been by
years
it, I haven't been to
for years it stood abandoned. Nobody was in there. They left.
Yeah. Their new arena is in on Beale Street, not very far from where Martin Luther King was shot.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, we ate dinner at a restaurant right next door to that. I can't remember what they call it. It's FedEx Arena. Because FedEx is based in Memphis. And we're sitting near the kitchen, and some guy walked out who apparently had just been fired. And he's walking halfway to the door, stops, and the manager's right behind him, turns and yells to the whole crowd, "This man molests children." He stormed out the door.
Damn.
He got fired. Was going to stick it to the manager on the way out.
I guess that's your party shot.
Oh, wow.
12 to 15,000 people. That's not bad. Not bad. You know, Sportatorium held like 4,000.
It was hot as hell in that arena too. Mid-South Coliseum.
Talk about hot as hell. What about Monday Night Raw? I knew something was going on.
FedEx Forum. Thank you. I just FedEx something. I knew that. Yeah, I want to see it. I'm hoping to put that on YouTube at some point because I don't want to subscribe to something just to watch it.
I'm sure they will.
Because everything I've heard about it's really, really good. And
they probably have a page, Mark. They probably have a page, Dark Side of the Ring or whatever.
Well, it's not. YouTube. It's biography. It's biography.
Oh, biography. Okay.
Yeah, and I've got Chris Raines told me to get the app, and I did. But in order to watch it on the app, you have to have a subscription to some type of a cable provider, and YouTube TV was not on that list. The closest I had was Dish Network, which I used to have. And so I went to look at YouTube, but you still have to subscribe to watch on the YouTube. So, and I don't want to subscribe just to watch one episode or one part of it. So, yeah, only you would think like that. But I heard it's a very good documentary. I've seen a couple of snippets where Kevin was being interviewed on it, and you know, Kevin, he given a lot of interviews that are on YouTube talking about the deaths of the brothers, Carrie's death, David's death, and you can't help but just feel terrible. I mean, your heart just goes out to him. I mean, he lost 5 brothers. See, Carrie, David, Mike, Chris, and Jack, the older one.
He lost all his siblings. They were all young.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, Jack was 6 years old.
Young.
Yeah, Jack
right.
was a kid.
Just don't know how that man
all
walked around.
Young. They didn't really get to live life for an extended amount of time as an adult.
Yeah. He outlived his brothers and he outlived his parents.
Chris makes a good point here. Kevin, his voice isn't near as deep as Fritz's, but Kevin's, you can tell, I don't know if it's just from the emotion or the stress of losing his brothers, but he also is a cigar smoker, and he looks terrible.
He also smokes something else, too.
Well, yeah. But I'll tell you what, when he's being interviewed, he's very eloquent when he speaks. And you can just tell,
he is.
If you can just see the world through his eyes, he's thinking, man, how can somebody handle all that?
It's the world.
I would hope that he got some decent counseling. He would have
talk
had
about more than the way it goes, world on your shoulders.
For all he's been through.
Yeah. Well, I mentioned it earlier. He said, it ended badly. He said, but I had him for as long as I did, and I'll always remember that. Mm-hmm. He said, I had such a good time, and it's just sad the way they ended.
Yeah. That line in the movie really got to me.
He used to have 5 brothers. Now he's not even a brother.
Yeah, he used to be a brother. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just really tragic. And everybody, when they talk about wrestling tragedies, the Von Erichs always come up.
I'm wondering if he had input on that line.
On the new biography, he did.
Yeah, on that line that he said.
Yeah, he's the one that said it. Yeah, he was quoted saying that. Somebody said they saw him say it on an interview. But I think this was his way of kind of beefing up, well, not beefing up, but following up, or his answer to the Von Erich movie, The Iron Claw, which he had no input on at all. I think he wanted to kind of paint a more accurate picture of what happened.
I wonder why they didn't include him on that.
I don't know. Because the guy that made the movie was a big fan.
Yeah. But that's
right. There's a new He-Man movie coming out.
Mm-hmm.
If by chance I get to go to that thing in September, maybe I'll bring the Iron Claw poster I have.
Oh, yeah?
See if I can get them to sign it.
Well, mention me. If he'd like to come on the podcast, I'd love to interview him.
That's another one I would definitely get us to get a video from.
No, I want to interview him. If you could see if he'll come on the show, his contact information. I would love to talk to him.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. I actually saw him wrestle in person. Only saw him one time. I saw him wrestle one time. I saw Kerry wrestle one time. I saw Mike wrestle one time. I never saw David.
The only time I've ever seen any of them was on the TV.
Did you ever see Chris wrestle, Mark?
No, I did not. No, by the time Chris got in the ring, they quit coming to the smaller towns, or at least up here, they quit coming up here. Kerry wrestled in our gym, just about 5 blocks down the street over here.
You got the pictures to prove it.
Yeah. And then Kevin, I saw in Lawton, Oklahoma. That was the same event where Rizzo Brody wrestled Kamala. Kevin came out and wrestled Freebird Buddy Roberts. And Buddy Roberts said something to Kevin. He was trash talking, and Kevin took the microphone. And I'll never forget it. He said he was telling Kevin not to jump him or something like that. He said, "You need to be a good sport." And Kevin said, "I got more sportsmanship in my little finger. You got your whole body." And boy, the crowd just popped. It was hilarious. He beat the crap out of Buddy Roberts. But he said Buddy Roberts was really, really tough.
Yeah, that 300 documentary I was watching just last night with Bret Hart was on it. He talks about the Dynamite Kid too.
Did he say something nice about Dynamite Kid?
Yeah, he didn't like Hogan at all.
Well, you could tell. Yeah, you knew he didn't like Hogan. Why he was on that documentary, I couldn't tell you.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He did say some good stuff, but then he really said some real deep hatred stuff towards him.
Yeah. I mean, you have to talk about the negative if you're going to talk about the positive. But then you can talk about the negative in a little bit better way than that. Here's a piece of shit. Yeah.
Just don't bring up Goldberg around him.
All Brett does is just complain about everything. I mean,
well, he's had a series of strokes. And I kind of wonder if maybe they had something to do with it.
That could.
Yeah, he's got some damage up there.
Yeah, brain damage.
Did you guys know that before Goldberg became the hit, there was somebody that beat him off camera? There was a wrestler that beat him. It's on that documentary. It was a blackout match before one of the Nitros, I believe, or Saturday morning, something like that.
I didn't know that.
And the guy beat Goldberg before he was like the Beast Goldberg, unbeatable.
Well, you remember when Roddy Piper had some guys come out from the locker room? He took them on one at a time. There's like 3 or 4 of them. Goldberg was one of them.
Wow.
Before Goldberg became Goldberg.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Thank you for that. If you watch the movie Titanic, the boat sinks at the end.
Okay, yeah. Boat goes down.
Yeah, that's crazy. They wanted to follow up in 3 months, and then he passed away.
Yeah. But you get a very candid Hulk Hogan, and he's very humble in this documentary.
Like I said, you got the band. You didn't get the character. You got the band.
You got Terry Bollea.
Yep. Exactly. And he admits to it. He said, I had an ego.
Mm-hmm.
Another
who wouldn't?
He had every right to for what he did. I mean, my goodness.
I don't know if he had every right to, but who wouldn't?
Yeah. Another thing that got to me was when they showed his walking stick and his shoes in the same place.
Yeah.
In the gym. I mean, his walking stick was in the house up against the wall.
Right.
Where he left it. And then you seen the gym. Yeah.
Just very sad. And like I said, the part where I didn't cry, but I teared up when they were doing the 10-bell salute for Hogan on Raw. Mm-hmm. And they mic'd up Jimmy Hart. Yeah. And he said something. You'll always be the best. And he was in the back before the show started and talking to somebody. And he's dying inside. He lost his best friend.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't realize how close they were.
Yeah, I didn't either. Brothers. I didn't either. I knew they traveled together, but
yeah, I thought it was just like a working relationship, but it was more, friendship.
Yeah.
Than anything. And then to see his other surprise phone call he got when he showed up at that arena and did what he did. You heard the other. I don't want to get political, without saying political, but the person that called him, you actually heard a human being on that phone. You didn't hear the guy that we see on TV.
The president.
I mean, it's like just calling his buddy up. Hey, bud, I just want to let you know that was awesome.
Left you a voicemail. Said,
that was awesome.
Appreciate it. Yeah. He did. He gave everything and almost lost everything to the business.
Sure did.
But again, when Linda was being interviewed, we know that tension was there. She screwed him over with the younger guy, but she explains that, and that doesn't justify it. But she explains her thought process through that.
But if you look at it, he found somebody to replace her that looked like her, and she found somebody that looked like him.
Yeah,
but younger.
Actually,
I just thought it was nice that she was.
Her.
What's that?
He found two ladies that looked his second and third wives looked just like her.
Yeah.
But
I was very, very pleasantly surprised that Linda had nice things to say about him.
Yeah, because when I heard she was involved, I thought, "Oh God, she's just going to be just cutting him right, left, and sideways." And
she actually looked pretty. She looked pretty good.
She was decent. She was decent about it
compared to the way she was before.
Yeah,
man, she was hot back in the day, wasn't she?
Oh man, she was hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
She was good looking. Mm-hmm. Hasn't aged very well, but in her day,
that happens.
Yeah,
wasn't the first person he cheated on her with was one of Brooke's friends, right? And they found the earring in the bed.
Yeah,
yep.
Yep.
But she had her boyfriend in Hulk's boat drive down the beach and pull up for the Hulk's house.
And you find out the kid was 18 years old. He was 19 years old. Yeah.
Her boyfriend was friends with Brooke.
He was in her school. Yeah. He was in school with Nick and her. Yeah.
And she said she didn't know that he was so young till she asked him, said, "How old are you?" And he said something like 19. And
19. And she didn't know. Yeah. She's like, "Oh my God."
They were going to go out to
that's what she said.
Well, they were going to go out to a nightclub, and he says, "I can't. I'm not old enough." She goes, "What do you mean? You're 20?" Right. He's like, "No, I'm 19."
That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. But I thought it was very well done all around, except for the Bret Hart part. They could have done without him. They didn't need him in there.
They didn't need that.
No. It to me, it was like sour grapes. It's all it was. I just didn't like it at all. But
that's all Bret does these days. That's all Bret does is talk about sour grapes. I mean,
yeah. But other than that, the rest of it I thought was beautifully done.
Yeah.
They made you feel the emotion.
The funeral home scene was the hardcore, hit you really hardcore.
Yeah. So I mean, it opened up with that. I'm like, damn.
There was actually stars there. Regular movie stars and stuff were there, not just wrestlers.
He had a circle of entertainers, because of the
movie. Sylvester Stallone was even there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Was he shown on the documentary?
They didn't show him on the documentary, but he was there. Yeah.
I did not know that.
And I didn't realize how much they were good friends. Sylvester Stallone
they were.
Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were close.
Yeah. But I mean, only 4 episodes, but it was a full documentary, in my opinion. I mean, they covered everything from his beginnings to the height of his career to the downfall in 4 episodes. I thought it was
they did a good job of going over his history.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you haven't seen it, definitely watch that documentary, everybody.
It's probably the best 4 hours of wrestling entertainment you'll ever have. That's not wrestling. Very well done. I'm gonna watch it again when I get time.
I would like to see the people that made this do another story on the Von Erichs. I think they would do a much better job than that movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. Kevin's been interviewed by many, many people, and he tells the same stories the same exact way. There's nothing changes, so I don't think it's embellished.
I agree.
He's been open about the drug abuse, except for one thing I don't quite understand what he meant by that. He said Kerry, he wasn't a drug addict. He just enjoyed doing drugs. Well, isn't that what drug addicts are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
That I guess that he didn't need them. He just enjoyed them. But at the end, he was an addict.
Right.
And I hate to say that because I loved Kerry. He was one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. But he was a human being. He had human human weaknesses. But anyway, well, that ends our 2 hours. Again, our thoughts and prayers go out to the family of Mark Izzard. Hopefully, they get his body back home soon so they can say a proper goodbye. I put the GoFundMe link in the comments, so if you saw that and feel so led, I'm sure they would enjoy that.
I shared it on my personal page too. If you need it,
okay. I may put it in the Wide World of Bells group. I don't normally do that, but I think this warrants that. It's not a wrestling a belt guy trying to calm people. This is a family trying to get a living at home. So.
It was just awesome to see the whole community go together, wrestling community, the wrestling belt hobby community, and everything come together, and how fast they moved and got the word around.
Yeah. So with that, on behalf of Richard, Andy, and Ben, well, thank you for joining us this week. We'll be back next week for another great episode. I'm going to go NASCAR this weekend.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fort Worth.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend, and hope you have a new belt day in the meantime.
And have a blessed one.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.